The month-long Christmas festival in St. Charles is underway. Opening day was November 23rd, and it will run until Christmas Eve. I had the pleasure of going to St. Charles Historic Main Street to check out the action.
I'm a student at Lindenwood, and I heard about this Christmas festival here on Main Street, so I decided to come check it out. I'm from Wisconsin, so we don't have things like this.
And to have so much fun. This is where our Christmas begins, and we love St. Charles.
For many years, this festival is a place where Christmas past and present become one, where the craziness of the holiday season melts away and people get to enjoy the sights, sound, and magic of the holidays. If you would like to attend the Christmas festival here in St. Charles, it is held Wednesdays and Fridays from 6 to 9 p.m., Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sundays from noon to 5 p.m. For LUTV News, I'm Delina Corcione.
Howard Brown, head coach of McClure South Berkeley High School's football team, promotes the betterment of his athletes, not as football players, but as people. The positivity he preaches to his players was recognized by the right people, which led to a large donation made by talk show host Ellen DeGeneres.
They think they're about to do an interview with one of my producers, but we're using Cisco, and when I say go, I'm going to surprise them. All right, let's go. Hey, y'all. How's it going? Hi.
They basically be able to add on to what amazing people, alumni have already been adding to us. It's certain type of helmets that we would like to have to, create more of a safe environment. There's sleds and different other, materials that we can use to make the, football experience a little bit safer.
And they were so inspired by your story, they want to give your team $25,000.
Coach Brown continues to teach humanity first and football second. For LUTV News, I'm Jake Baumgartner.
The heroin epidemic in our country is at an all-time high. Because of this, an organization named CRUSH, Community Resources United to Stop Heroin, came together to put on the 5th annual Teen Drug Summit at Calvary Church on Mid-Rivers Mall Drive. I went there on November 29th to get some more insight on what this event was all about. On November 29th, an organization named CRUSH, Community Resources United to Stop Heroin, hosted the 5th annual Teen Drug Summit at Calvary Church on Mid-Rivers Mall Drive. Hearing first-hand accounts from drug enforcement officers and individuals who are recovering from heroin addiction, including Kelly LaRocca, who shared her story with the students.
It's important to me because I'm actually in recovery, 7.5 years sober myself, and so I want to help spread the word on what happened to me and how hard it was to get to the situation that I'm in now.
The goal of the summit is to educate and empower student leaders to return to their schools and spread the message about the dangers of drugs and alcohol and equip the students with the knowledge to stay drug-free. Welcome to LUTV Weather. I'm Delina Corcione. A colder pattern has emerged throughout the Midwest and temperatures are continuing to drop. As you can see behind me, a cold front is predicted to move through the Midwest Thursday and Friday with a possible snowfall going into Thursday night. It is the first accumulated snowfall of the season, so make sure to keep that winter coat within reach. Notice the temperatures continue to drop moving forward into Saturday with a bit of a jump up for Sunday with the high at 47. If the kids have any outdoor activities planned for the weekend, it might be a good idea to start layering up. For LUTV Weather, I'm Delina Corcione. Backstoppers started in 1959, and they've grown tremendously over the past 59 years because there are families that rely on them during tragedies. The Backstoppers organization held a charity pep rally in St. Charles at Hardin Middle School on September 21st.
We do it to make awareness for Backstoppers. Backstoppers is a foundation that is set up for fallen police officers and fallen firefighters and their families.
The Backstoppers hold many fundraisers to make all of this possible. They say they believe their community has an obligation to care for the loved ones of those who have protected them, and they accept the responsibility to make that happen. Backstoppers has many events planned before the year ends. Lindenwood, along with Backstoppers, is hosting a 5K on Saturday, October 20th at Romer Hall. Of course, the biggest event for Backstoppers opens on the night before Thanksgiving. The annual Guns and Hoses fight between police and firefighters features 15 different boxing and MMA fights at the Dome at America Center in downtown St. Louis. The Backstoppers encourage everyone to come out and support their cause. For LUTV News, I'm Delina Corcione.